Hey everyone!
Hi!
It's time for episode 8 of Kamen Rider 01.
That is the thing we just watched.
We got some shit to talk about. Okay,
Yeah.
so, we do need to set the episode proper before we get into the good shit, the tasty. We gotta get to our appetizer before we get to the entree. Aruto's getting a physical at a hospital because it's all like, check out how crazy cool all of our doctors are because they're robot people, you know?
Yeah.
And because also, like, fuck Kamen Rider X8, am I right? We only need robots to be doctors.
I mean, Poppy could be a doctor.
What? I mean, she was like a nurse assistant.
She's also a robot, though.
With the best pun ever.
Yeah.
I love that the fact she's a fake nurse and her name means fake nurse. Anyway, back to 01. So Aruto's getting like a physical, and it's just kind of like this entire thing of like, wow, robots help people, and they help them really good, and because they're just so good at helping people, they gotta help them. And you know, and then everyone claps because it's just so amazing. But of course, who else would be there also getting a checkup other than Fua?
Yeah. Who's like, fuck robots.
I'm getting a checkup here, but I don't like it because robots are dumb. I hate them. They're mean. And it's just more of his robo-racism. And that's really a lot of the chunk of the first half of this episode. We do see, though, that Metsubo Jinrai was able to somehow revive the assassin Human Gear from last episode, which...
He's like, yeah, we just backed him up.
Yeah, well, the thing is like, where did they get the parts? Did they just steal one of their Trilobite Human Gears and just remake them into that?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. It's just kind of, they don't really explain how they got the robot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we've seen that Aruto's just able, or Hiden Incorporated is just able to remake robots out the fucking ass. Just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What do you know? Robots.
That's what he does, though.
Yeah. But it's just, I just want to know how Metsubo Jinrai was able to do it. And he comes, and we see the assassin, and he's all like, back at the Metsubo Jinrai headquarters, and he's like, so I tried hacking one of these hospital people, and it just didn't work. We don't know why, they don't actually even explain that either, but we do know why they're attacking the hospital, because they want to, you know, have humanity extinguished. They want them to go extinct. So how else to do that other than turn all the doctor robots into punch you in the face robots?
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And they had giant robots.
Yeah. Oh, and we see that that AIMS are making big old robo-mechs.
And they're gonna be like, yeah, they can just kind of shut down bad human gears.
Yeah, they're just big old. They're just gonna fuck up massive waves of human gears. It's gonna be great, and it's real great until Metsubo Jinrai shows up. They just walk onto the front steps of AIMS and are like, "Hey, fuckers!"
And it does not go well for AIMS.
It really doesn't. Hirobi gets in. He steals one of their briefcases. It's a purple.
He steals
one.
2 of them.
Yeah, he steals an Itachi shotgun, and I don't remember the name of if they even said the name of the
It's a bow. I mean,
it's a bow. Yeah, it's a bow briefcase, and it's yeah.
Hirobi does a lot of fucking like just like
He just stand around there, you know, and
he stands around and just kind of monologues to people.
But gee, he sure does look good doing it.
Oh yeah.
And then Jin gets in, and he's all like, I'm gonna hack the giant robots. And then comes back out and fights.
And then Yua goes in and is like, thank God the giant robots didn't get hacked, without checking if the giant robots were actually hacked or not.
Yeah, she just looks at them and are like, yeah, those look fine. But to be fair, her arm was broken. So, like, I guess she wasn't really focused, but even then, it's like you should have told someone to run a check.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you should have stopped the building of them and been like, hey, check this shit. Because they stole your technology beforehand. And we also saw the assassin turn into the Dodo Magia again from last episode. And he was stronger, even though like the Zetsumarai's key was broken. So I don't know what that was all about, but
I mean, he just was.
yeah, it's just it's interesting.
And Aruto went through all of his forms, beating him.
Oh, hold on, that's
Yeah,
Yua.
that's later.
Yua comes out of the hospital and was like, "Oh, my arm, it all hurts, but it's in a sling now, so we all good." And then one of the nurses says something that is like really troubling. She says like, to my personal opinion, and it's like, robots shouldn't have personal opinions. We're gonna need to do a checkup on you. And then we get another argument between Aruto and Fuwa about like, hey, that robot's gaining sentience. We gotta destroy it. And Naruto's like, what? She just wants to help people. And Fuwa's like, nah, fuck you.
Then Fuwa just wants to shoot her in the head.
Yeah, and of course Aruto says like, oh, this robot will only ever help people. It's never gonna hurt people. And so we know immediately what's gonna happen to her. Like, every episode, Aruto says something like that, and it's like, my guy, don't say that. Just stop saying that, and maybe the robots you like won't turn into Magias.
Yeah, don't say it anymore. It's bad.
And of course, what do you know? Oh, oops, maybe you should have done a double check on the robots, because the big old, I think they're called like Gyguses or something?
Yeah, Gigas.
Yeah, it's like
Gigas,
I
Gygus.
think they're like Gyguses.
Big robots.
Yeah, it's attacking the hospital and turning all the hospital workers into Magias. Oopsie whoopsies.
Big robots.
Oh, really good fight scene. Oh my god. Fucking
It was really good. They do a big group transformation.
Looks dope. Jin and the assassin transform. Jin's, in his Kamen Rider Jin form. And Assassin's in the Magia mode. And they just go at it. And we get a really good fight scene with Aruto using all of his Progrise keys, except for Flying Falcon, of course, that he's had up to this point. And he just fucking puts the work in on the Dodo. And then we move over to Fuwa and Yua fighting Jin and a bunch of the Trilobites. And then Hirobi shows up. And
by the way, this whole time, Hirobi's been drawing his sword just to fucking do a monologue, and then he'll put it back in its sheath.
He has never used his sword to actually fight. He just uses it to look cool.
He unsheaths it to monologue, and then sheaths it, and then transforms.
Yeah. And he transforms into Sting Scorpion. And it's so good!
It's really cool.
It's a really good suit. It might be my favorite one so far.
It's good. It's a good suit. I like the transformation sequence. It's really fucking cool.
But if you notice, that he uses a Progrise key. It's not a Zetsumarai's key because it has like a robot come out of it. Like,
well, you can't use the Zetsumarai's key to transform into a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I know. I'm just pointing it out. So it's like somehow they have Progrise keys already. They didn't even need to steal the Flying Falcon one. You know?
Yeah.
But Jin stole it anyways because he wanted to be special. And he turns into Sting Scorpion. And Fuwa and Hirobi just fucking go at it.
And Fuwa loses.
He does. To like the best finish ever.
It's just a kick.
But it's so cool. So Fuwa
it's the coolest just a kick there has ever been.
Fuwa just like starts throwing everything at Hirobi. and it just does nothing to him. He walks out of the explosion. He's like, guess what, pussy? Sting Dystopia. And ganks his ass.
Big ass singular kick
It's
to the chest.
Oh,
Explosions. It's really cool.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. I wish I would have recorded us watching that moment. Oh my god. It hits me in all the good places.
It was really cool. I enjoyed it.
And Fua is absolutely down for the count. Like I don't think he's dead, but he's fucked up, you know?
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble, alright. And that's kind of the end of the episode. It looks like this episode is probably a two-parter. Like, episode 9 is probably going to follow up on a lot of the stuff that happened in this episode. Specifically, the cliffhanger of Fua just getting his ass whooped. You know?
Yeah.
But
Because I saw in the preview.
oh my god, I really liked it a lot. It was good. That was a good fight scene. It was a good fight scene. It made me feel good watching it, you know? What did you think?
It made me really happy. I really enjoyed it. The kick was really cool. Fight scene was fun. Hirobi just pulled the katana out just to monologue, and that was really funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
It's weird recording one of these where we only talk about one episode, but hey, we did.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be it for this one. It was a good episode. Highly recommend it. It's more heavy on the action than on the dialogue in this episode, but I think that's a good thing because we haven't gotten one of those yet.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of really good action. But, yeah, overall, I like this episode a lot. I liked it a lot more than the past 2 episodes from last episode review. Highly recommend it. Go watch it. Please. If you're not already watching 01, then, like, what are you even doing here, you know? Go watch 01, please.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm enjoying Kamen Rider 01 a lot. I've been enjoying it. If you've liked this, like and subscribe, I guess. Hit the bell for all those notifications, home dogs. Go subscribe to Lenime, because he does YouTube videos.
Sometimes.
And we stream on Twitch quite a bit.
Been doing Trails in the Sky recently. That's one of my favorite. That's the beginning of my favorite RPG series. Trying to get Parker into it because it's really good. It's a slow burn of a series. Like the whole series is a slow burn, but it's really good.
I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. But if you enjoy these videos, I hope you stick around and keep watching.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Later. Bye.
See y'all.